In this screencast, I'm going to demonstrate copying content from the Collections Interoperability Hub to the local object store in HUBzero. We'll begin by opening the repository browser. You'll see that we have a couple tabs across the top of the tool. We have a local object store, and that's where we're going to copy the content, and we have the CI hub from which we will get the content. We'll begin by creating a folder for the content to reside in. I will create a folder rather, and I will name it after myself. All right. Then we'll go to the CI hub. We'll look for some content that we might have out here that looks like a good candidate. I think I'll pick this particular title, partly because it's small. We have only 7 pages. Each page, however, has a number of different manifestations. You see a HTML rendering, it's an image of the page, it's plain text, it's morph-adorned text, highly verbose characterization of the language there, and then a simpler characterization called TEI. So we have those 5 manifestations for each page in the text. And when we copy these across, all of this should be replicated in the local object store. So this is the object we're going to copy, and we're going to copy it to this folder. So to do the copy, we open the Copy tab. The source to the left is highlighted, and the target to the right is highlighted. In future versions of this tool, the repository browser, we're going to implement this copying operation as a drag and drop. But for now, we have a obscure little button here that we use to initiate the copy, this little arrow, and I'm going to click on that, and the copy operation is going to be launched. Now this takes a little bit of time. What I'll tell you is that the way the copying works is that we walk down the tree, starting with the House of Commons book folder, and look at each object in that. Those are what are called bamboo pages. For each bamboo page, there is a collection of manifestations, as we saw. And so we do a kind of recursive walk down this tree to capture all of the content and to bring it across. At the end of the copy operation, the please wait dialog closes, and we see a folder now in the local object store here that has a plus sign indicating that it's got some content in it. So let's open that up, and we can see what we have in it. We're looking at gathering the pages. Now we see that we have 7 pages corresponding to what we had on the source, and let's go take a look at those. I'll take a look at, say, page 3. You see we have the 5 manifestations that we saw in the CI hub, and so we have HTML, and here's the page image, the plain text, the morph-adorned text, and the TEI, and so on. So that concludes our demonstration of the copying of content from the CI hub, where it's temporarily cached, to the local object store, which is intended to be a more permanent object store for the objects that a scholar would want to submit, perhaps to tools of one sort or another, or to use in curation of the text and so on. Thanks. That's the end of this screencast.